Today I want to show you how to change the voice in CapCut. So I've uploaded a video about America's geography. I'll show you.
The mainland of the United States sits in the northern hemisphere, entirely in the continent of North America.
So they've obviously used some sort of like robot voice. So the first thing to do is to bring up the captions. So you press text and then auto captions. And then you just choose the style that you like. I like this one. This is going to generate captions for the whole video. And then you can take away the original voice and create a new voice using the text-to-speech generators. Also translate it into Japanese at the bottom. That's one option that you can also do. So let's have a look at the texts.
The mainland of the United States sits in the northern hemisphere, entirely in the continent of North America. The U.S. is flanked on the east by the Atlantic Ocean and on the west by the Pacific Ocean.
So
the United States shares a northern border with Canada. Mexico lies to the south of the United States. Lands on the west coast of the United States lie along the western coastal range.
You could do it in 11 labs, and then you could make it into your own voice. Maybe I'll try that as well. But let me show you how to just change it to another voice. So obviously you click on the main clip and just turn the volume down so that we don't hear the original voice anymore. And now click on the text. There it is down the bottom there. See, text to speech. So I'm going to click that. Oh, you can apply it to all captions. And the voices are pretty funny. Like you can get an ASMR voice. Listen.
The mainland of the United States.
Flirty male.
The mainland of the United States.
Ambitious.
The mainland of the United States.
Energetic.
The mainland of the United States.
Commentary.
The mainland of the United States.
Too serious.
The mainland of the United States.
Bit too excited. Promotion.
The mainland of the United States.
The mainland of the United States.
No. Should we do flirty?
The mainland of the United States.
Because he sounds, I don't know, at least he's not yelling like a lot of the other ones are. Lewis.
The mainland of the United States.
Oh, it's that cartoon character. Gotham hero, positive, flirty, energetic. Leo. Should we listen to Leo?
The mainland of the United States.
Oh, I like Leo. It's kind of chill. Drag boy.
The mainland of the United States.
The mainland of the United States.
Oh, that's police. Vitality male.
The mainland of the United States.
Drag.
The mainland of the United States.
That is pretty funny. What the hell is Lord Cringe?
The mainland of the United States.
Okay. Cute boy.
The mainland of the United States.
Did you know you can actually make it into a song as well? Where is it? Is it down the bottom?
The mainland of the United States. The mainland of the United States. The mainland of the United States. The mainland.
The mainland of the United States. The mainland of
This year for Christmas.
the mainland of the United States. The mainland of the United States.
It's Daniel.
The mainland of the United States.
Bit old. Bit too old. Peaceful male.
The mainland of the United States.
Isn't he Australian?
The mainland of the United States.
The mainland of the United States.
Fussy male. I don't know where Leo went. Let's go to trending. David, Greek.
The mainland of the United States.
I'm going to just go with that. Click. Generating. So it should do the whole thing.
The mainland of the United States sits in the northern hemisphere, entirely in the continent of North America. The U.S. is flanked on the east
Isn't
by the
that
Atlantic
nicer?
Ocean,
So much nicer than that original
and on the west
voice.
by the
That was
Pacific
so
Ocean.
robot-y.
The United States shares a northern border with Canada. Mexico lies to the south of the United States. Lands on the west coast of the United States lie along the western coastal range, followed by the taller Sierra Nevada and Cascade Mountains further inland. East of the Sierra...
I don't know why that happens. Obviously there's a glitch in the system. But see that? How he says it twice. So let me delete that track. Why won't you let me do it?
And the Cascade Mountains further inland. East of the Sierra Nevada mountains lies the Great Basin, a vast desert area, including all of Nevada, half of Utah, and portions of Idaho, Wyoming, Oregon, and California. Continuing eastward, the Rocky Mountains stretch for...
Isn't lined up properly. See there? Well, there's a double. You can delete that. So I think we're going to have to add an extra step. And bring the text closer together. Because see how the pauses are a bit weird. And it makes it sound a bit weird.
And stretch for 3,000 miles. All the way from Canada down to New Mexico.
It's not a natural pause.
The middle of the United States is primarily prairie and grasslands known as the Great Plains. The Great Plains is an area of high, flat land bordered on the west by the Rocky Mountains.
Like there shouldn't be a pause there.
The Central Plains lie further to the...
I guess I could just move it. Just slide it across like that, and then it's like...
Area of high, flat land bordered on the west...
That's now too fast.
Of high, flat land bordered on the west by the Rocky Mountains. The Central Plains lie further to the east. Both areas are rich in mineral resources and have a large portion of the country's agricultural land. Together, they make up over 1 million... Together, they make up over 1 million square miles of land. South of the plains lies the Gulf Coastal Plain, which borders the Gulf of Mexico to the south. It extends from Texas eastward into Florida and is characterized by low-lying forest, grasslands, wetlands, and marshes. The eastern part of the United States is dominated by the Appalachian Mountains, which are around for 180 million years old. This system of mountains runs from New England down to Georgia. The Pacific Ocean borders the west coast, and the Atlantic Ocean borders the east coast. There are several peninsulas, barrier islands, and archipelagos along the east coast. One of the most famous peninsulas is Cape Cod, in Massachusetts. Another important feature is the Chesapeake Bay, located in the mid-Atlantic region. The Chesapeake Bay runs along the coast of Maryland and Virginia and is an important area for seafood production. One of the major bodies of water in the United States is the Great Lakes, which are located in the northern part of the Great Plains. There are 5 Great Lakes: Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, and Lake Ontario.
Just checking the spelling of
Lake Ontario.
That's correct.
To the west, the Great Salt Lake in Utah is the largest in the entire Western Hemisphere. There are several major rivers in the United States. The Mississippi River runs north to south, in the middle of the plains, and became an important transportation hub. Throughout U.S. history, the Rio Grande serves as a natural border between the United States and Texas and Mexico. To the south, the Columbia River in the northwestern United States originates from the Rocky Mountains and forms a natural border between the states of Washington and Oregon. Lastly, there are 2 present-day states. There are 2 present-day states that that lie outside the contiguous United States. Alaska is the largest U.S. state and is bordered by Canada on the east, the Arctic Ocean to the north, the Pacific Ocean to the south, and Russia nearby to the west. Denali, formerly known as Matt, McKinley is the highest mountain peak in North America, with a summit elevation of 20,310 feet. Hawaii consists of 8 volcanic islands in the Pacific Ocean, approximately 2,000 miles
I
southwest.
think it's because I have the Japanese translation at the bottom. I'll have to stop doing that.
Approximately 2,000 miles southwest of California. Located on the island of Hawaii, the volcano Mauna Loa is one of the largest volcanoes on Earth.
There's just a little typo here. Mauna Loa needs a U in it.
Mauna Loa is one of the largest volcanoes on Earth, with an elevation of 13,679 feet.
That's how you do it.